Hi, welcome back to my Python series. Today, we will be learning about advanced data types. A list is used to store multiple items in a single variable. Like here, the list is my list, and it stores apple, banana, and cherry, the fruits, as strings. Tuple. A tuple is a collection which is ordered and unchangeable. Days of week is the tuple here, and it's storing the strings Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and all the days of the week. And you have also the closed parentheses here. We will now try lists and tuples in Visual Studio Code. Here we have many examples. Creating a list. This is a list of fruits with square brackets, and we're printing the list of fruits. Here we're going to be accessing the items by index, and so on. Okay. So the original list here is apple, banana, cherry, as we had commanded in line 3. The first fruit is apple and the last fruit is cherry. Also, how we got those, because here we have the list name, fruits, we also have the square brackets, and the index number. Remember, the first index starts with 0, and the second index starts with 1, and so on. And to access the last item, the last one, you have -1. And after modifying an item here, we have the list is apple, orange, cherry, because fruits in index 1 is now orange and not banana, as earlier. After appending, we have apple, orange, cherry, grape, because here we did fruits.append grape, and we printed it. For fruits dot insert 1 comma mango, we also printed this line here, and we also now say apple, mango, orange, cherry, grape. So you added a specific position here. Okay, so to remove items, here we did fruits.remove apple. So a new list is mango, orange, cherry, grape. Remove item, fruits.pop. Here you remove the last item. So after pop, the list is now mango, orange, cherry, as grape was the last item. And then we also printed the popped item, which is grape. To check the length of the list, you do len of fruits, the list here, in this case. So the number of fruits here is 3. And to check if an item exists in a list, you put the name here in the list, and you print cherry is in the list, or cherry is not in the list for this case. Here, cherry was in the current list, so that's why cherry is in the list is printed. Now, looping through a list. So for fruit in fruits, we print hyphen fruit. So in this case, we have mango, orange, and cherry, since they're all in the list fruits. And when you clear the list, you do fruits.clear parentheses. And here we printed it, the list. So after clearing the lists, it's just those square brackets. Okay. Now work with tuples. So here we have 7 examples. Let's see what happens. Okay. So this is the final result. So the original tuple was apple, banana, cherry. Here you have these parentheses. So yeah, it printed it correctly. Now, to access items, just like lists, you also have indexes. And they always start with 0 for the first. And the last is -1. So the first fruit here is apple, and the last fruit is cherry. Okay, so to loop through a tuple, we're gonna print all fruits, and for fruit in fruits, we print -fruit. So the fruits here are apple, banana, and cherry. Now to check if an item exists, we have a specific string here. If banana and fruits, then we're gonna print banana is in the tuple. Banana is in the tuple as the list is apple, banana, cherry. Okay. To check the length of the tuple, you have len fruits. That's what you need to do. And number of fruits here, in fact, is 3. Okay, tuple slicing. So if you want to print the first 2 fruits, you do fruits, square brackets, 0:2. So 2 fruits will be printed from the first index, which are apple and banana. Okay, final example. So if we uncomment this line, it's going to cause an error. So yeah, from here, we can tell that tuples are immutable. Okay, now let's comment it again. Now, this code works perfectly. Thanks for listening. Bye.